guys kind of notice how a lot of the newer trolls are just kind of dumb, lame, and gay? I was watching a Rust video. Yeah, I know, a Rust video. I'm already expecting a comment about that. I'm not gonna call out who the guy was, because honestly, I'm not trying to start up drama within the first video on this channel. However, I would like to mention that this guy was doing the stereotypical trolling, just as usual. And all of a sudden, he got extremely fucking mad whenever the guy he was trolling turned out to say some racist things. Now, this didn't really make much sense to me, as I thought that would just be expected. Honestly, personally, I would have just stopped trolling the guy at that point, because this guy is clearly too basic. But the YouTuber made a massive deal about how this guy was a racist and he deserved it. Now, can we just all admit that, like, half the time that we troll somebody, they don't really deserve it. Like, we're just doing it for the fun of it. I mean, half the time I do, they're just trolling themselves. I don't know what the fuck. Do you guys have the same problem where people just piss off themselves when it comes to... Never mind. Okay, look, anyways, back to the point. It kind of surprised me that this guy was trolling someone and then got almost flabbergasted whenever he made the guy mad. Like, yeah, that's kind of what you were trying to do. Which is, maybe comes the realization that I don't believe that these new trolls know what trolling is. They're not doing it to get funny reactions or anything. They're doing it to seek some kind of revenge on people. I'm going to rule out the idea that I'm saying this has never happened before. Obviously, we've made people mad because we don't like them, of course. I'm not saying this is a new thing, but I'm saying this is, however, I'm saying this has become more of an exclusive type of trolling. And the original types of trolling where people would just go around making people mad for funny reactions is kind of gone. I'm already expecting a comment something along the lines of saying, "Oh, you're just a terrible person, you just want to waste people's time." I ain't gonna, yeah, it's kind of true, but I have a response to that. See, this guy gets me. This guy really does get me. I like this guy. Now, back to the topic. I don't really know how to describe how I felt, but I paused the video and I sat there for a second in my own form of shock, whilst the guy I was watching was shocked that his trolling worked. I'm not really sure how that makes sense. I don't know, I guess he's like retarded or something. I'm not too sure. I was just flabbergasted at the fact that a dude wasting multiple hours of his life to get a reaction out of somebody, then try to twist it around and say that the other guy is this no-life loser who's a racist on the internet. Now, let me just tell you something, bucko. Can we just admit that we're all that guy? Now, this guy's trying to, like, point at this guy and he's saying, "Hey, guys, this guy's a racist in real life." Dude, you are the same as us. This ain't like a punching down. This is a pulling down. You are the same as us, dude. Do not try to lie. We know off camera you are saying the most heinous shit ever fucking imaginable. So, what is this about exactly? Well, you see, again, I've noticed this shift in trolling, where, again, people aren't doing it for the sake of getting a funny reaction, or making friends, or just messing around with somebody. They're doing it to one-up the other, exclusively for that reason. And again, this has happened numerous times. This will always happen. This will always be a staple of trolling people. But this has become the only type of trolling that you see nowadays. Or as the normies like to refer to it, rage bait. Now, what is rage bait? It's another term for trolling, and I guess it's like safe or something. I guess trolling was offensive. Or is that not offensive? I'm not really too sure. Like, every game that you play now, every single time somebody tries to troll you, it's just kind of boring. It's not even like it's working type of way where it's just like, damn, this guy's doing it way too well, I'm actually getting pissed. It's more of a disappointment, thinking that this guy truly believes that he is the troll master. He's got you with this one. Well, I got you something. It's racism. And they get all very surprised and shocked whenever you do the exact same thing. It's honestly kind of disappointing. Every single time, it's just so disappointing. You think you're gonna have this cool back and forth between somebody the entire match, and make funny comments at each other and stuff, but they just are trying their hardest to get you to say something so they can ban you in the game chat while you're just trying to have fun messing around with them and shit, because they don't treat these as games. They really don't. They treat this as if it's like their life or something. I know that's kind of stupid coming from a no life, but genuinely they treat these video games as if it is life or death almost. Like they must win at everything, and that translates into their attempts at trolling, and it's just pathetic. I mean, it really is. I don't know how you guys are butchering trolling. Look, that's what I'm trying to say with this. I don't know how you guys are butchering trolling. You can't go around trolling people and then pretend to get offended. That's stupid. Nobody does that. You're not human. You aren't a fucking human. Who the fuck tries to piss somebody off and get surprised whenever they get pissed off? Who the fuck does that? Nobody fucking does that. Hey, Stu, you're not fucking human. You know, I miss the days back in, you know, those old COD games where you'd be talking shit left and right at somebody for the entire match, and then all of a sudden, by the end of it, you'd be trying to 1v1 them in something along those lines, and by the end of the 1v1, you'd be like best friends. That's like how all the friends were made, by talking shit and then becoming friends. You know, now whenever you're getting mad at each other and stuff, it's like they're trying to play this game where they're trying to get you to say something so they can report you to the in-game moderation so you can get banned. Oh yeah, I really showed him. I'm sure this guy who says racial slurs in the chat does not have 700 alternate accounts. Now, is their trolling working? Technically, yes. It is sort of making me mad, but not for the reason that they think. I mean, you know, they're doing wonders whenever they start finding their own demons. You guys have probably seen this too, anybody watching this. You've probably seen this exact phenomena that I'm about to go on to another rant about, how people will just start fighting their own demons in game chat. It's like you'll say one remark about them, and then you'll like take off your headphones for like a minute to go like take a shit, and you come back and they're like still shit talking you or something. Like I've noticed this especially on Rainbow Six Siege, where I will usually get up to go grab some food or take a shit or something, and then my teammates will still be in game chat trying to say something, usually along the lines of, "You stupid fucking chud! You stupid fucking chud!" And I'm just wondering to myself, they aren't even getting a reaction out of this. What the fuck are they doing? The reason why this pisses me off so much is because this is like my culture. This is what I do online. Granted, I've never been very good at it, but all the time I just go on here to piss people off that I don't like. Look, this ain't exactly the most amazing video on YouTube, but I just hope that like the two of you who find this video just realize, man, trolling is fucking dead. Yeah, it really is dead. It's never been more over. Truth is, it never began. Look, I haven't really done something like this before on any of my channels, so I'm just gonna put this on an alternate channel that I just made, seeing if anybody wants to watch this type of shit. So I'm just running a bunch of fucking experiments with a bunch of channels right now. So if this gets more than like 20 views, that's a really low bar, but honestly, I don't really expect much from YouTube. If I get more than 20 views on this, I'll probably make a sequel. I almost forgot, but if you watch this, anybody, I'm talking if you're on your phone, your LG smart fridge, your computer, styrofoam, I don't know what you're on. Please just write something, and just absolutely anything. Provide some information on why this video sucks.